I think as we wrestle with things as simple as what it means to truly honor the stories of the past, we've got this really interesting debate about whose story matters. When you hear stories like Joe Louis, you hear stories like York of the Lewis and Clark expedition, then it should make more sense when your neighbor looks different than you.
We are so polarized in society, and it's one way or the other. But both sides have value, and both sides have important things to say, and we need to listen to each other.
Amelia Earhart pursued aviation at a time when women were on the edge of what was accepted. She talked of giving equal opportunity in education. She would say, I know many a young man who would like to learn to cook, just as many young women would like to learn engineering and the like.
Joe Louis, a lot of folks know about his public persona as the world heavyweight boxing champ. He grew up in Alabama, son of a sharecropper, the grandson of enslaved people. He gave up his boxing career, being the highest paid athlete in the world, after Pearl Harbor was bombed for $21 a month as a basic soldier. And I think that Joe Louis is a great example of having navigated and supported in some fundamental ways the ideology of what we hold as core tenets of our nation.
Julia Child changed the way we eat in a huge way. Julia was the first president of the American Institute of Wine and Food. She was on the forefront of saying, let's create a sense of professionalism about the art of cooking. And that's something that hadn't happened before.
There's usually a narrative going on within the culture that can feel defining for a people. She wasn't fighting against something, she was fighting for something, for the freedom, the ability to break out.
And so he tried to show through his own actions the kind of things that he hoped would be mirrored in the larger community and across the country in so many ways.
In France, food is like a religion, but it was very much dominated by men. A woman couldn't be a waiter in a restaurant in France in the 60s. She wasn't so much a part of the feminist movement, but she certainly was a feminist. She really believed in equality and all. I hope that each of you finds something to be passionate about. It's a shame to be caught up in something that doesn't make you tremble with joy. This is more than theater, it's more than scholarship, it's more than storytelling.
It's the overcoming, it's the living history.
How do we hold on and look back at these stories and recognize that we have won these battles of the hearts and minds by being aligned, by being able to see people who are different than us externally hold the same flame of freedom, the same flame of value. The future, Chautauqua does it really well. We can hold and celebrate the joy, and at the same time,
it's being part of Chautauqua, being part of living history has made me a better person.